Hello, and welcome to our lesson on team structure and development. This segment will cover tools, evaluating team maturity. To understand team maturity, we must understand the leadership style, influence, and motivators, extending beyond a basic grasp of each concept. It requires us to look at ourselves and those around us and observe which styles, influences, and motivators are likely to be most effective in a given situation. The test below is designed to help with just that. On a sheet of paper, quickly and honestly answer each of the following questions. After that, score your answers based on the information and consider what the result may mean for you as a leader and a follower. You can stop the video to read questions and answer them. Answer questions from 11 to 15 using the following scale. Your answers to the test above may indicate your motivators, stakeholder experience, and preferred types of influence. Remember that the results you receive are intended to help with self-evaluation, not to dictate who you are. Use this tool as a means of reflection, understanding, and consideration for who you would like to become. If you answered A to questions 1 to 4, you may be more extrinsically motivated. If you answered B, you may be more intrinsically motivated. This question seeks to find your experience with each of the three major stakeholder groups. A indicates team member, B indicates customer, and C indicates management. This is which stakeholder group you have most commonly been part of. This could mean that you most easily identify and understand this group's needs and desires, and that your primary experience involves dealing with one or both of the other groups. Our view of others is often influenced by the types of leadership we've been exposed to, as well as our general outlook on life. By determining which method of influence you believe to be the most effective, these questions may provide you insight into the method of influencing others that is most natural to you. If you answered true to question 6 and false to questions 9 and or 10, formal legitimate. True to question 7 and false to questions 6 and or 10, penalty, coercive. True to question 8 and false to question 6 and or 7, reward. True to question 9 and false to question 7 and or 8, expert. True to question 10 and false to questions 8 and or 9, referent. Questions 11 to 15, how you prefer to be influenced. If we're honest about how we answered these questions, the results may vary from question 6, 10. It's not uncommon for someone to prefer to be led, influenced differently than how they naturally lead or influence others. The closer your answer is to very true, the more likely you are to respond to each type of influence. Question 11, formal, legitimate influence. Question 12, penalty, coercive influence. Question 13, reward influence. Question 14, expert influence. Question 15, referent influence. This is the end of our lesson. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening, and see you in our next segment.